What up? It's been a minute. It's been a minute, so I figure I might as well come in hot with a Naruto video. This has been on my mind for the past few days. Why was Konoha so broken? Like, what the fuck? The abundance of power in Konoha compared to every other village, it was like, yo, these motherfuckers is cheating. Like, how greedy, bro. How greedy. That's what I'm saying. It started with that nigga Hashirama. That is a villain. Hashirama is a villain. Cause you telling me way back in the Warring States period, Hashirama fucks up Madara, starts Konoha. Then, while every other village is trying to build up their societies by themselves, trying to work everything out, we got a nigga going around the world putting belt on tailed beast. We got a nigga putting belt to the tailed beast. And the most wicked part about this is that the 8 and the 9 tails was probably the only actual competition that he had. Every other tail beast got washed. I'm sorry. It's evident. The proof is in the pudding. 9 tails and 8 tails. Not even 8 tails. Not even 8 tails. 9 tails was the only one that didn't get completely washed. He got washed. Not completely though. So then he stops the wars and y'all get to a table and he proposes the tailed beast as peace offerings. And in my head, this is where my problem really came. Sunagakure, my Kazekage, why the fuck would you agree to what he had to offer you? Now, granted, I think that he distributed based off who gave what to Konoha. Who was able to offer more, they got the better tailed beast. Of course, the Raikages get the 8 tails. The Hidden Cloud, the only competition. The Hidden Cloud is the only competition, bro. Mizukage, Tsuchikage, Kazekage had nothing to offer, basically. And that's why they got who they had. Now, granted, what's the name? Well, here's the thing. I don't think the tailed beasts truly go based off, like, their powers. I don't think it goes based off how much tails they have. I don't agree with that shit at all. Because I have firm belief that he's wiping every tailed beast up until, like, 6 or 7 tails. Everything in between, getting they shit smacked. But in theory, Shukaku was supposed to thrive in the Sand Village. And they didn't have much military might because people was dying off because they wasn't able to have good agriculture. They wasn't able to pull in resources to trade. They didn't have much. Even with their warriors, they had to start puppet. That's why they made the puppet jutsu, so that they could have people, they could be able to manipulate these dolls to sort of add numbers to their forces because they just didn't have a lot going for them. So you get Shukaku in the Sand Village, boom, that's a big boost in power, right? But here's the thing, who realistically is going, think about this. If I know you're the Sand Village, and I know you have a sand-tailed beast that thrives in your environment, why would I go fight you on your home turf, especially if it's a war? Why would I do that? If I do, anyone who does that will literally have to pull a Datara, or they're most likely going to lose, unless you're a top tier. Everyone knows is going to have to pull a Datara and make whoever is the Jinchuriki protect the village so that they can attack the Jinchuriki. Other than that, they losing. Why would you put yourself in that predicament? So that was stupid. If you had more to offer, Hashirama, this is why I say fuck that nigga, because he knew they was struggling. You could have gave them like a water style one or something so they could grow plants. You could have gave them something different, some nature, anyone. Because a tail beast is a tail beast. At the end of the day, they can all fight. But you could have gave him some who I honestly don't know these. I know Son Goku. I know Isobu, Shukaku, Kurama. I can't remember if Eight Tails is Isobu. I don't think Eight Tails is Isobu. But I know Eight Tails too. I know the Zero Tails. I can talk about the Zero Tails more than I could talk about the tailed beasts that I don't remember off the top of my head their names. And that's sad, because Zero Tails is from a movie. But scratch that. We're gonna scratch Hashirama. I just want to let you know it started with him. Here's the thing. If the event of that third Shinobi War, where Rin dies, Obito leaves the village, Kakashi goes into the Anbu, Minato, all that, if that didn't happen, Konoha in every war is winning in 3. Not even 4. It's not going to get to 4 games because they going to realize they just completely outmatched. It's 3 games. Because we already had Minato winning a war by himself, ending that bit. And you mean to tell me that the White Fang also existed? Who they was comparing to the Sannin? And the Sannin themselves is also Kage level? White Fang, Minato before he was a Kage level threat. 2 Kage level threats. 3 Sannin. And don't get me started on them fucking Uchihas. Fugaku, another Kage level threat, because Minato was one and they were said to be equal. So right there, we got 6 Kage level threats. Right there. Thank God Madara slimed out Rin. Thank God she got cooked. Because what was they gonna do? Because let's say that on the off chance that it did happen, that y'all was able to handle them. The Aburame clan exists. The Aburame clan exists in Konoha, and they got a bug that completely disintegrates people off one touch. Cold as hell. The Hyuga clan also exists. The Hyuga clan exists. Gentle Fist, a whole clan of niggas that could shut off your chakra nodes. All in Konoha, by the way. Yamanaka clan exists. Bunch of mind readers. All in Konoha, by the way. The Nara clan exists. Bunch of strategists that can control shadows. Also, all in Konoha, by the way. The Akamichi clan. The Akamichi clan. Expanding human boulder. All on your dome. All in Konoha, by the way. Gaia, his dad, and Rock Lee. All in Konoha, by the way. Like, what is going on? What is going on? Obito would have survived too. So Obito would have still been in the village too. So then the Uchiha massacre probably doesn't even happen. All these niggas is in Konoha, by the way. Itachi's in Konoha. We got like 10 Kage level threats in Konoha. And here's what's even more embarrassing. It took a combined effort with Konoha to take out the Uzumaki clan, who was also all in Konoha, by the way. It took a combined effort from all the fucking villages to take down that one clan that was in Konoha, by the way. The Sarutobis is in Konoha, by the way. Sasuke Sarutobi, Hiruzen, the professor, Asuma, 10 Guardian. He is a Guardian. Asuma was cold. He got cheated. If he knew Hidan's gimmick, Asuma would have won that. Konohamaru's not doing much. He defeated the Pain. Konohamaru fans is in the gutter right now, boy. They gonna hold on to that feat for the rest of their lives. Please give this nigga a power up, bro. He's ruining the name. But what's the name? Sarutobi's is all there. Like, good. What? It was unfair. It's genuinely unfair. Why? And still, these people had the nerve to try to beef with them. Why would you do that? Sunagakure had the one tail and thought they was just gonna run shit. Kazekage thought he was just gonna break in, handle all business by using Gaara in a Chunin exam. What did you think was gonna happen? Hiruzen would have smacked this nigga. Hiruzen would have smacked on Lil Bruh. Oh my, he lucky he ran into Orochimaru first. Hiruzen would have smacked on him, and then Konoha would have bullied the whole Hidden Sand village. We already had Naruto whipping on your main weapon. What was y'all gonna do? What were they gonna do? Why are we trying to send threats to the village that we know we can't win against? One clan. All it takes is a combined effort of 2 clans to handle maybe not Hidden Sand. Hidden Rain getting fucked up. Hidden Rain is getting washed. Hidden Rain's getting washed. Who else? Village Hidden in the Stone, y'all got heart. But Boruto, word on the street is Shorty tried to start a coup d'etat during the Mii and tried to start a 5th Shinobi World War when both of the heroes of the war are from the Leaf Village, or in the Leaf Village, and they're not weaker. They thriving. Kakashi's also there. Like, what was she thinking? What was she thinking by doing that? See, people just don't think. People just don't think, bro. People do not think. Like, what was they really gonna do against Konoha, bro? This shit is unfair as hell. I'm out of here. Goodbye. Stay safe, though. I'm out.